Unit 12. It's been a long time. Page 72. Exercise 2. Conversation. Part A. Listen and practice.
How did you get into modeling, Stacy?
Well, when I graduated from drama school, I moved to Los Angeles to look for work as an actress. I was going to auditions every day, but I never got any parts. And I was running out of money.
So, what did you do?
I got a job as a waitress in a seafood restaurant. While I was working there, a customer offered me some work as a model. Within a few weeks, I was modeling full-time.
Wow, what a lucky break.
Page 72, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What did Richard do after he graduated? What does he do now?
So, Richard, what did you do after you graduated?
Well, I majored in English literature in college.
Uh-huh.
So when I graduated, I tried to make my living as a writer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, I've written a novel, and I've sent it to 8 different publishers, but they all, rejected it. Say, would you like to read it, Stacy? I have it right here with me.
Well, I'd love to read it, Richard, but not right now. So do you have a job or anything?
Oh, yes. I'm in sales.
Oh, where?
Actually, I'm a sales clerk in a hardware store. But when my novel sells, I know I'll be a best-selling author and I'll make lots of money.
Page 73. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Past continuous versus simple past. Past continuous. For an action in progress in the past.
I was going to auditions every day.
Simple past. For a completed action.
But I never got any parts. I was going to auditions every day, but I never got any parts. I was running out of money when I got a job as a waitress. While I was working at the restaurant, a customer offered me a job as a model.
Page 74. Exercise 4. Listening. Lucky breaks. Listen to people talk about their professions. What professions are they in? How did they get their lucky breaks? Celia.
So what do you do, Celia?
I have a small advertising agency.
An advertising agency? That's interesting. So how did you get started?
Well, I used to work for a big advertising agency, but I wasn't happy there. I wasn't getting very interesting work. Anyway, one of our clients came to me one day. I used to handle their account. It's a travel company. And they said they really liked my work. They told me that if I started my own agency, they would give me their account. That was a really lucky break for me. It was quite a big account, so I decided to take a chance and open my own business. I soon found I was getting plenty of work on my own, and that's how it all started. So now I have a small company with a staff of just 4, but we're really busy and I love what I'm doing.
Rodney.
What do you do, Rodney?
I have my own language school.
Is that right? And how did you get started?
Well, I was teaching in a language school here in the city a few years ago. It was just a small school, and I loved the work, but the owner of the school didn't run it very well. Then she decided to sell the school. I didn't have the money to buy it, but I have an uncle who's kind of rich, so I asked him for a loan. My uncle lent me the money, and I bought the school.
And it's going well for you.
Very well. My uncle really came through for me. He gave me my lucky break. In fact, I've already paid him back almost all the money he lent me.
Victor.
What do you do, Victor?
I'm a writer.
What do you write?
I write plays and fiction, short stories mainly, as well as magazine articles.
Have you been writing full-time for long?
About 5 years.
And how did you become a writer?
Well, I used to work for a company. I was living in Los Angeles at the time. I was writing company reports, brochures, that kind of thing, and I wrote for my own pleasure, as a hobby. One day I entered a short story of mine in a magazine contest, and my story won first prize. The editor of the magazine liked my story so much that she asked me to write another one, and paid me for it.
Page 75. Exercise 7. Conversation. Part A. Listen and practice.
Hey, Joan, I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing lately?
Nothing exciting. I've been working 2 jobs for the last 6 months.
How come?
I'm saving up money for a trip to Europe.
Well, I've only been spending money. I quit my job to go to graduate school. I'm studying journalism.
Really? How long have you been doing that?
For 2 years. Luckily, I finished next month. I'm almost out of money.
Page 75, Exercise 7, Part B. Listen to 2 other people at the party. What has happened since they last saw each other?
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Pretty good, thanks.
I haven't seen you for a while. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been looking for a house to buy. I finally found one last month. I move in next week.
Gee, that's terrific.
Yeah, I'm really tired of dealing with landlords. So what have you been doing lately?
Well, I just got back from a vacation in Italy.
Italy? Whereabouts in Italy?
Mostly in the north, around Milan. I have a cousin up there.
I see. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was great. In fact, I just got engaged to a guy I met there.
You're kidding! Well, that must have been some vacation.
Page 75, Exercise 8. Grammar focus. Present perfect continuous. Use the present perfect continuous for actions that start in the past and continue into the present.
What have you been doing lately?
I've been working 2 jobs for the last 6 months. Have you been saving money?
No, I haven't been saving any money. I've been spending
Page
it.
76, Exercise 9. Pronunciation. Contrastive stress. Part A. Listen and practice. You can change the meaning of a sentence by stressing different words. I've been studying journalism. Normal stress.
Has your brother been studying journalism?
No, I've been studying journalism.
Are you going to study journalism?
No, I've been studying journalism. Have you been teaching journalism?
No, I've been studying journalism.
Have you been studying literature?
No, I've been studying journalism.